Go ahead, Tina.
No, it's okay. You started.
You got it.
Okay. To help every young person identify and develop their unique talents and dedicate them to the Lord's service. We envision a world where never again must a young person live an aimless life. We see a time when all young people know their true purpose and lead meaningful lives in the Lord's service.
Amen. Oh, I love that.
Amen.
Amen. Leah, would you like to read our values?
Did you want to look it up?
You don't have to. We can have somebody else. Enoch, would you like to read them, our values?
Sure. Sometimes it takes a moment for them on Discord to say something.
Oh, sorry.
If I could read it, it says, we value sacrificing. We take up our cross and step out of our comfort zone for Christ. And faithfulness. We are faithful in that which is least so that we can be faithful also much. Intentional. We lead purposeful and intentional lives by having a definite aim. Improvement. Something better is our watchword. Leadership development. We give others opportunities we wish we had when we were in their situation. Finish the work we start. We develop leaders who can take up the work of spreading the gospel wherever they are. Bias for action. We are geared to set and take actual steps towards our goals. Communication is key and a vital part of our ministry.
Awesome. Leah, would you like to do our mission?
Yes, sure. Our mission is to inspire and rightly train an army of youth to dedicate their lives to Christ's service, to help finish the work of redemption before the soon coming of Jesus.
Amen. Wow. This is really, I like this part. Kathy, do you want to try to do this step 2 right here? Confirm the annual OKRs and confidence in achieving quarterly objectives. No, this one. Okay. Okay. Enoch, you really go through this one really good. Would you mind sharing this one?
Yeah. So by the end of 2020, we want to finish the Direction from God value ladder. That includes the drip system, it includes publishing the book, and finishing the online course, which is halfway done and needs a lot of work, and finishing the programs, the monthly subscription program, which we're doing pretty good at, and now we got a new manager, and things are cruising along.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah. You're so funny. I'm glad we're tying this stuff together. So to connect more dots, which is also the slides that Leah's starting to work on. It's also the outline that Tina's doing now.
Yeah,
so that's a blessing. And then Direction from God events, which we wanted to do by the end of the year. And then Kim has, she's responsible for leading out in the leaves of autumn, so getting the gospel out like the leaves of autumn, just not cluttering, but all over the world. And our goal is to sell 100 pieces of free content a day by the end of 2020. And right now we're at like 9, I believe. So that was cool, or plus. And Kamran, he's leading out the systemology, implementing the systemology course. So we're trying to fully systemize the essential contact roadmap for the the whole Direction from God value ladder, but starting with the program. And then we're trying to figure out what is the 20% that brings 80% of the results. So he's making headway over there.
Woohoo! That is wonderful news. Thank you for sharing that. Wow.
That's a big job.
That's a big job.
And he's got a big team to help.
Amen. Who's this big team?
We are.
All of us, we're on it.
We do it with them.
Everyone is making systems. So all the adjustments that you made to the project overview system, Diana, you're helping Kamran to reach that yearly goal.
That's cool, huh?
Yeah, it feels good, huh?
Yeah. So the overview systems is all part of it. And then the systems that Tina is working on with the slides that Leah is having her sister go through, that's all part of Kamran's yearly objective.
Praise the Lord.
And the systems that Rebecca is working on for the quote cards. That's all part of Comron's daily objective.
Wow. Wow. So, do we need to read through the quarterly projects for July, August, September?
Yeah, because
Okay.
we only do that once a month.
Okay, so Enoch will work with the team to develop leaders by September the 23rd, as measured by having 21 leaders that lead 4 generations. Whoa, that's big, huh?
It is.
Deborah will write the.
So, well, no. This is we
We're gonna
are
discuss it? Okay.
no, we're
Redirected?
confirming confidence in achieving the quarterly objectives.
Oh, okay.
So maybe, Carmen, can you help us to update that on the template, but not just for the weekly, for the monthly and quarterly and yearly ones, because when these things are messed up, then
They're confusing a little
they
bit.
are confusing. Confuse Mom and Diana each time.
Okay.
He said the same thing twice now.
Yeah. He's on it.
Okay.
So that's me.
Oh.
Objectives. Okay.
Hey, how did you change my screen?
What do you mean? We're all on the. This is on the cloud, Mom.
I know, but I was up where it says quarterly and then it dropped down.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. While he's fixing that, let's just go ahead and discuss it. So Enoch will work with the team to develop leaders by September the 23rd, which is basically,
It's
That's
like
it.
a 3 or a 2.
okay, we're at 3 or 2. Okay. So we need to write it 3 or 2.
Ready to publish.
But I'm glad we're working on it. And you know what? I think this next 2 weeks is gonna change it drastically, I believe.
Why?
The reason I say that is because leaders, I think we have people coming on, which is, we saw a value, another picture Enoch and I were looking at too, was when anybody is serving, and as they're serving and we bring on a new person, we're training them, and when that person trains them, it actually pushes the ladder up. It causes everything to go up higher, so people are moving into a different position of leadership each time a new person comes on board. So that's developing leaders, and it's developing 4 generations.
Oh,
And
that's
it's very
nice.
fast and very easy.
Oh,
So, yeah.
that's good.
Enoch, can I show that on the board real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so this is really, really, really important to me to get across to everybody. I don't know if I'm going to draw this correctly, but this is a new person coming on. Okay, and then so, say like if this is Tina. Tina, I'm going to use you as an example. So if this is Tina and she's right here, what happens is we take on a new person, it sends Tina up here. So now Tina has to train this new person, okay?
Well, that's good.
It's like Tetris with backwards.
And right, and so when the new person comes on, the same thing with them, they're going to be training a new person also. They're going to be helping out. So what happens is it moves even up higher. So now Tina goes here, this person moves up to here. And now they're not even a new person, they're like maybe an assistant. And then they train the new person. So by the time they put the next person on here, it moves it all the way up to the top. Now you see Tina's, it pushes you. It's like water. It pushes, it forces you. You don't have to move or try to attain a position.
You don't have to put
it
effort
pushes you.
into it, huh?
Right, there's no effort. You're just doing your job and you're answering questions, which pushes you up.
That's
up, up,
nice.
up, up.
That's always
So
nice.
you're not having to try to achieve something. What you're trying to do is just help the person you're working with, which automatically
They
makes
learn.
you grow. Each person grows as you help each other. That's how you grow.
And you're helping people to do what you did.
Yes,
That's
helping
it.
people. Right.
That's good.
Yes, and so it's kind of neat. It's because it's automatically doing everything. It's automated, and that's what we like around here.
It's a system.
It's a system. Thank you, Tina. Okay, this is exciting though.
This isn't going public. You can do whatever.
You said
you
3?
So now he said a 3 on that one, and I believe it's gonna next month. It's really gonna change. Okay, so Deborah will write the Direction from God's book by September the 23rd, as measured by being ready to publish. Woo, Deborah, that's big. Where are we at on that?
I think that's doable.
Okay.
What number?
What number would you say you're at?
7.
You're at a 7. Awesome. Good job. So she's been working on that. Good job. What's your next step that you have to do on that?
I just need to show Theodora where they're at, and then she could like work on it.
Oh, nice. Praise God for the team that got
And we got the book cover, right, Nick? Oh, didn't we hire somebody on whatchamacallit for a book cover? What was all those things that we paid for?
E-covers.
Yeah, but
Those are for the course.
oh, that's only for the
program.
course?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you use it for everything.
That's a digital representation of our our digital products.
Oh, but
Course.
didn't you buy something from him where you
Bought a
could
logo.
use it on other
Okay,
products?
I don't mean to get offside the subject, but Deborah, can we put that somewhere, that something that you can look into? What?
Well,
where
maybe
would we put
that's not a 7. Maybe that's a 5.
a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to change that to a 5?
Mhm.
So, but we also need to leave a note so you know where that's at. I mean, so when you're looking at.
So Tina is the one who leaves notes.
Okay,
Just tell her what you want her to write.
she got it. She did it,
Yep.
or somebody did.
Okay.
Yeah, Tina.
I didn't see it, but
Okay.
that,
Okay, so, and great. Hey, Adora, this is awesome that you're going to be working with that, with the Deborah.
Wow.
This is amazing. This is something we've been wanting to accomplish for a while, so thank
yes,
you
it
so much.
is. Praise the Lord.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow, we're getting a cook and we're getting a
Transcriber.
transcriber. Whoa!
Proofreader.
Wow, in one shot.
I know, what more can you ask for?
Yeah,
God blesses.
And we'll slowly move into that area, and she can just do it and plug
an
away
answer to
and
prayer.
enjoy what she does. Okay. Common will provide the system by September. Oh, improve the system by September the 23rd, as measured by key results.
What's a key result?
I don't think we got to that part.
We didn't?
The key result. Mom
Oh.
was asking what's the key result.
Right. Okay.
So how can you measure it?
Well, it's not measured, Mom. We didn't get to that.
So do we just skip it, or what's that mean? Do we think about it right now? What does that mean?
I honestly don't know. I'll let Diana decide.
Oh, okay. Well, Common will improve the system by September the 23rd as measured by key results. Do you know how we can measure that, Common? How would you like to measure that? How would you like to measure that key result? What are you going to base it on? Do you know?
That's a good question.
Yeah, well, in your head you can kind of say this is a 1 to 10 in a certain area, and then just figure out how we can measure it from. Because you know your system better than we do. So I think we should come up with something with that one. So what can we measure it with? We can brainstorm for a minute. We're going to have to really brainstorm.
Okay, what is Tina and Rebecca doing?
They're creating systems for quote cards and slide design team. So
Okay,
they can work without them.
okay. So my measurable, or my key result will be, having someone go through both of those systems. And
Is it possible to sit down and work with them to find out how the number of systems that they need to create,
that's possible.
and then like work with them on cranking out those systems?
I can do all things through Christ.
I like you. I love it.
I like you too, Carmen.
I love it. He makes me happy.
I'm just throwing out possibilities.
We got a positive team this morning. I'm telling you, I love it. Okay, so that's where we're gonna measure our key results. Tina, could you put that on there? That
I'm sorry.
he's gonna.
Did you only hear like the noise? Or
Yes.
Yeah.
Was your phone going off?
no.
Sound like you were
I
listening to
was
the
downloading
stereo.
Notion because I'm just having problems with Notion, and like the download, it just had. I had no idea it was me. I thought it was you guys,
You are so funny.
and I'm trying to find. I was like, what's happening? So I muted myself just in case, and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, this is weird.
I'm glad
Okay,
you muted
So, yeah,
yourself.
figured it out. Now I'm trying to figure out like where I am again.
We're on.
We're on 2B,
To be or,
or not to be.
That is the question.
And that's number 3 on 2B.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Common will
all right,
improve the
okay.
systems.
Thank you.
And go ahead, Enoch. Would you want to rephrase that?
What was I rephrasing?
The
Oh.
slides.
Carmen wants to work with you and Rebecca to find out how many different systems you need for systemizing your roles for the quote cards and the slide design team.
Okay.
So
figured
that's what
out
we need
that
to put in
number.
there. As measure key results, that's how he's gonna be able to measure it. Is by getting together with you and Rebecca. And coming up with systems for
Coming up with the number of systems
Number
you
of
guys need
systems
to
as
fully
needed.
automate that so you can
That's
reach your
good.
goals.
to become fully automated.
Carmen wants to help you to accomplish your goal.
Praise the Lord.
Yeah. No man, right?
That's right.
Okay.
No man ever put his hand.
So right now, I guess would be that there wouldn't be a number beside his on number 3.
Remember
I don't
last
think
one?
there'd be a number.
Right.
It would just be a 0 right now because we're just starting it.
So there's no
Okay.
looking back.
Thank you, Tina. Okay, we're going to just go on to number 4. Enoch will market the Direction from God Value Ladder by September the 23rd as measured by selling 60 courses.
What? How did that get on my plate?
No, that should be on mine and it should be 20.
No, it's 60.
Oh no, mine is on.
You
Yours-
for
I
the
thought it was
quarter.
20.
Listen. For the
Oh, yeah, that's
for 3
right.
months, it's 60.
Oh, yeah, okay. That should have my name on it.
Let's
on
change
Tina.
Enoch to Deborah.
We're gonna have to change that for the system.
I think
'cause
we're gonna pick it up here for
got
this
another-
month.
monthly meeting.
Woo!
Okay.
Only 1/3
So-
way the quarter, so
so-
we still have
Right.
2 months.
Yeah.
I would say that is at 5.
So Tina, can we write down to update the system for number 4? Two B number 4, and we want to make sure to update the template for number 2, the subtitles, and not just for the monthly meeting, but for the quarterly and yearly too. Because when we update things, we should update all of them, and all we did was update it for the weekly.
Kamran, did she move your stuff down somewhere? I don't see it. She had it on there, now it's gone. Did she move it somewhere?
The
one
thing
for
about
the
this-
sys- Yeah.
No, it's still there. It's number 3.
Did mine do something different?
We're not seeing it as on,
We're not seeing it no more.
or it was added to it.
It was there and then it disappeared, so that's what I was
What are you
asking.
talking about?
The thing that Kamran said that he wanted to do, you told Tina and she typed it and now it's gone. I don't see it no more.
Oh, you know why it's gone? Because mom is on the same one, and so Tina adds, and when mom's trying to edit the same block, it deletes stuff.
I didn't edit anything.
No, you're on it. Wait, who's D? Oh, that's you, Diana. You're on the same block as Tina.
Oh,
So when your cursor,
Oh,
your
my
blinking cursor,
so where'd I put my cursor at?
anywhere
Maybe
that
they're
Tina is not editing.
Okay.
If your cursor is on the same place someone else is editing, you'll override each other.
Well, I wasn't typing anything, but she also, it was on there, it disappeared though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not that you were typing anything. When your cursor is on there,
Mhm.
it's because you're not typing anything. She types everything, and then because you did it, yours overrides everything she wrote.
Oh my goodness. that's
So you
not
just
good.
got to make sure that your cursor is on a different block than
Gotcha.
someone who's typing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Like I'm on number 2 because nobody is there.
Well, I have a question. So when we were on number 3, she typed all the stuff underneath the number 4, Comrun stuff, she typed it down there. Underneath number 4.
Oh.
My cursor was up there on number 3.
Oh, I see what
She
you're
was
saying.
typing.
Oh, if it's a checkbox, she's moving it down to step 3.
Okay, that's what she's doing. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I did.
I'm sorry.
No, because I was saying, I know she typed it once. I'm like, I don't want to wipe it out. That's hard to remember all
if
that
it's a
stuff.
checkbox, then
Okay.
she's putting it down to step 3.
Gotcha. Thank you. Oh, I see it right there. Thank you. Okay, and I think we're on step 3 now anyway, right?
Yes.
Prior month in review. Okay, here we go.
Now we go back to June.
There. So that was on, actually that says February 26th, but it was on June 30th.
Prior month of July.
It was June, it was, July. Do I have
Well, our
June?
nation had a
Oh, I
great
have
birthday.
June.
I have January,
Oh.
February, March, quarterly again.
I have June open, January, February, March, April, May, June. Oh no, June 30th.
That was
We're
our-
in July right now.
That was our last month. but
Yeah.
what we're the month in review. The prior month was July. We're at the end of July. We're reviewing the month of July. But our meeting was at the end of June, looking forward for the month of July that we just ended.
Yeah, well, that's what we need to look at, see what
Yeah.
got accomplished. So we got, Kim published the meme videos or find someone to do it. Did that get done? Oh, no.
Deborah, what number is that under?
Oh, that's on the June 30th.
Right, so which number?
I'll show you. It's where the boxes start. You just scroll down until you see the boxes.
Oh, down to the boxes, that's what I need to look to. Okay, right here.
Here.
Right here. Okay, these are what's got done, what didn't get done.
Yeah,
Right.
just up a little bit. Kim's
Oops,
there.
we are, Kim. Okay, so we're just saying what did and didn't get done?
Yeah.
Okay, and so do we go back and put that on there, or what do we
But
do?
what worked well this past month? This is testimony time. We're
Okay.
to testify of what worked well, and what Carmen wants to ask at these meetings is, who helped to move the mission forward?
Carmen wants to ask that?
Yeah.
Let him ask it.
Well, he wanted me to remind him.
Oh, okay. Let's hear you, Carmen.
Say what?
Who moved the mission forward? That's the question,
No,
right?
that wasn't the question.
Oh, what was the
Remember what
question?
You were saying, Carmen.
Yeah, I remember what I was saying. Okay.
Oh,
Now's the time to just ask it.
okay.
Should I start with why?
You can.
I
Yeah.
can start with
great.
why?
Yeah.
Okay.
always.
So, I recognize that sometimes, as we're doing our individual thing, it's hard to keep the big picture in mind and how we're all interdependent on each other and how everything is like this is a team effort. And so when we don't see how we're all working as a team, that creates sideways energy. And we want to be focused. We want to move forward and have all our energy go in one direction instead of having some people going this way and that way. So one way to refocus that and to have that culture of interdependency where we see the big picture and how we're working together as a team is to not only look at what worked well, but who to recognize who helped us move forward. And so what I wanted to try doing is as we're going through what worked well this past month, not only look at what worked well, but to acknowledge
Who?
acknowledge who, not just what.
Oh, good job.
Well, that's a good idea.
Can we insert that in there, Tina? Not just what worked well this past month, but who worked well this past month? Or can we just do that?
Well, by looking at this right here and stating their name, that'll do it too.
Okay.
What if we did who did what well this past week?
Who did what well this past week, or last month?
Or we could just say who did well, who did, I don't know, who helped move the mission forward this past
That's
month.
cute.
Yeah.
We did well.
I like that. Who
Yeah.
did what well?
Right, that too.
Who did what well this past month? Yeah.
Well, we did the forms this month.
There was
Then we
something that
started-
done this month. It's
He was trying to
amazing.
say something.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's because we how do I say this? I had it. There's a lot that we do that a lot of us can't do our part unless someone else does their part. So that's what I'm trying to
Makes sense.
We all are interdependent on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So none of us can move forward unless we're all moving forward together.
Yeah.
Because if
Yeah.
not, we're all like, that makes sense.
It's like a car out of a line.
So the answer to this question would be, instead of saying and I'm not picking on you, Mom, but just that's what you said, was instead of saying the weekly report forms did well, we'd be Kathy helped make sure that we all got the weekly report forms, and finally we were able to implement it because she was sending that out to people. So Kathy helped to move the mission forward, and we
Praise the
were
Lord.
all affected by it.
So, so I think we have a lot of these. I'm really excited. So I'm going to just throw out the ones that I see, and then you guys throw out the ones that you see. And I think we'll all come together. And I think, I don't know if we are we going to type them in there, or are we going to? How do we do
Yeah,
this?
Tina
Tina
types
just
them
did.
up all the time.
Tina types everything.
Okay. Okay. Well, the thing that I saw again this month was the systems, because of the systems that Comron is working on.
Yeah, Commons overview system.
The overview systems, man, it has really changed the navigation for me, and it's helped me, and it's helped not just me, but it's helped, I can see where things are flowing better. People kind of know where they're at, and it's causing them to have more confidence in what they're doing.
And my mind is less stressed.
And and everybody has more peace with the system, because then they feel like they can check it off. They know where they're at. They're not lost in all of the different areas, departments that they're wearing, the
Yeah.
hats that they're wearing in the different departments. That was a big one that I really liked. And I have to say, I thank God for Theodora being here this month. Wow.
Amen.
When you have somebody that's handling the whole crew,
Yeah.
that's a major role, because
Yes.
it allows everybody to have freedom to get the stuff done that they have to do. So we're all a team, and I
Amen.
still thank the Lord for that. That worked really well, because she did her job, everybody could
Amen.
focus where
Yes.
they need to
Amen.
focus.
Absolutely.
And plus stepping up to the plate to do the book too.
Yeah.
She just like took a load off of a lot of people's shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think she's
Yes.
going to enjoy it, because I can tell she really loves, she's a thinker.
And that's really going to propel us forward.
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I told Cameron that was the highlight of my week when he put together that overview system. I was so excited about that.
Yeah.
That helped a lot.
And I think some of the slides and stuff, is it Kim and Chatal? I think they've been moving them forward, which is causing Tina's been putting stuff together. What? Go ahead, Conrad. Tell me, because you're more in that department. What are you seeing in that department with the slides and I don't show the words for it. Slides and graphic design, or
You were saying what? I got lost in my own mind for like those past like 20 seconds. You were talking through
Ever since we said his name.
well, so let me throw it out there. Conrad, what do you see that really worked really well this last month for in other departments? What are you seeing that worked
No,
really well?
who did well?
And who did what? And how did it propel us to go forward? How did it affect us as a team?
That's a great question.
Thank you.
See, one of the reasons I wanted to start doing this is because that's a weak point for me, like recognizing how
Interdependency.
the interdependency.
Are you guys talking about the organizational chart? Is that what you're talking about?
Mom was like, what is interdependency? No, we're talking about the law of mutual dependency. We're just talking about how like your actions affect us, and how Kathy, what she does or doesn't do, it helps us all or it hinders us all.
Yeah.
So we're just showing how we are all interdependent. Our success is dependence upon the successes of everyone.
Yeah, but you guys keep saying that he put it together.
He put the overview,
The overview.
system.
What's that? That's what I'm asking.
Oh, okay, I see.
Good question.
So the overview system is, how a project has a big, lots of moving pieces.
Mhm.
There's a lot of different things. Remember what we did with the book? When publishing a book is a big project. There's a lot of different people who do different parts. So imagine having one checklist that has every single part, who does what by when,
Oh,
and then just one system that overviews all this
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
And when you click it, it goes to the minor details of that individual's role. So
Okay.
that's what he did for the live cast.
Good job.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
That is pretty cool.
That's a lot of work.
Yes.
And he said that he didn't even feel like he did anything.
Really?
Because he's working in his gift.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was telling him.
So what do you see that with all our other people, what do you see that's working well with our other departments? Because you're kind of in the middle of that. What are you seeing that's really been working well? And it's getting better.
think the org chart worked really well this past month.
It
I
did.
didn't really think about that, but that brought a lot of clarity
Sure
Clarity
did.
for sure.
as far as who's working on what and with who, and what roles we need.
And to help us to see exactly what we're doing and what best to focus on.
I was able to send that, I think, to Kim. Was it Kim? Do you remember, Enoch? And she said, wow, that really made a difference. She was really happy to get it.
I'm not sure.
Can't remember, was it Kim? Sorry, can't remember who it was. But anyway, the clarity really made a difference for a lot of people. And what worked well is Enoch helping me to navigate so I can do my job, which helps me to be able to help anybody else. And I was able to give some of the information he gave me to one of the other
That's
leaders.
super helpful.
Yeah, and they said they've been having this struggle. Oh, this is what he shared, and I want to share it with everybody. This is so cool. So when you have a lot of, when we're on Messenger, and you're in each group, say you're in publishing group, you're in this group and that group and that group, and there's information coming, and trying to go back and trying to dig through it all and trying to figure out what you want to remember from it. And some of you might already be doing this, but some of us are new. So what he said is if you see a message like that, just take a screenshot of it. That's holding the side of your phone and the other, and doing a screenshot of it. Or just forward it to yourself. Have yourself a separate account, like I have a Diana Sterling account, and just send that one link only so that you don't have to read through it all and trying to figure out what you remember, what you need to do and stuff.
Yeah, and it doesn't fall through the
It
cracks.
doesn't fall through the crack. And so if you have that, at the end of the day, all you have to do is go to your own personal one and look at that, and you
The
know,
one that you don't give to anybody.
right, it's only yours.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, it's amazing. And I think it was Kim, she said, man, that is exactly what I've been needing, because she said she goes into class and she's reading everything and she forgets to even mark it as not read. So she said that by the end of the day, she's gotten so many messages, she's done lost that one. She don't even know where it's at anymore. She says it's really hard. And she said she tries to take notes, but she said sometimes she don't have time to take the notes, and then she thinks she'll get back to it. She can't find it. So this is a good organization skill, good leadership skill. It's just good all around to learn how to use that.
That's
And
good.
thank you for sharing that, because it'll help. It's helped me.
Praise the
I
Lord.
use it.
I know it helps me. My name I put is Impaholic. That's who I send it to.
This is so cool. Oh, I love it. This is good. So that was a good
Are you
thing.
talking about on Messenger?
On
Yeah.
Messenger.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Sounds like it's not surprising.
Okay.
So we're talking.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I thought of something. Okay, so I wanted to really appreciate everyone who is working on the livecast content, like the slides, the summaries, the outline, because without all of that, like all those different resources, we can't actually do the livecast, and I can't put it on the members area for our students. So that they can actually have access to those things, because they get access to the slides, to the
The audio.
yeah, they get access to the audio, they get access to the scripture songs,
Summary.
the summary, and
And the video.
you know,
Worksheet.
and the worksheet when we get a worksheet created.
We did worksheet creator.
Yeah, but you know, without us all doing our individual parts on the live cast, you know, the students wouldn't get what they have now. So
Amen.
Wow. Thank you, Colin.
And the students love it.
Yeah. That
Praise the Lord.
Wow, thank you, Kellen. Mom, we need to hear that. I appreciate that. Thank you. That is really some good clarity there. Wow.
Also, Leah's just been going at it with recruiting people. She's being a fisher of men, and has worked with quite a number of people. There's someone who just signed up, I believe last night, too, that joined. She is the ex-girlfriend of Chatal's brother. She was just baptized last Sabbath,
Aw.
and she wants
That's what
to
we want.
labor for the Lord.
Wow.
And she's got 3 kids. She said she's interested in helping with summaries. She said she's interested in helping with a few things.
Great.
Bookkeeping and a third one.
Praise the Lord.
I don't remember what that was. But yeah, so Leah has been doing really good with onboarding people. She's been consistent.
Oh,
She's been focused, and and reaching out to them. And she's just, the righteous are as bold as a lion. She's just fearlessly talking to new people, connecting with them, and asking them. She's got a system. It's like, you want to find out what your unique talents are? And they're like, yeah, all right. Enlist in the Army of Youth today. And I'm like, that is a pretty simple system.
Well, and you know how it affects us all? Her doing that, it is adding new leaders to our
Yes,
team.
it is.
And that's the exciting part. So her doing that,
Yeah.
because she's doing that, how it's affecting all of us is we will actually have helpers in our departments, and
Yeah.
they will move on to leadership too and head of their departments. And so, wow, this is how it's going to affect us all.
Amen.
It's helping us to develop 4 generational
Four
leaders.
generational leaders. Ah, nice job, Leah.
And you're doing good, Enoch,
Thank
pushing.
you, sister.
Ah, you're.
I'm
Hey,
really
thank
glad that I have something to do for the Lord.
Oh,
Praise the Lord.
That's good news.
that is. And what you're doing really good is pushing the focus funnel. Because that really,
Focus.
no, that's good because that really helps you to like
Focus.
do what you need to have done, and nothing falls through the crack.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah.
like Conrad said, it helps you focus.
Yeah.
it does.
I like that.
In order
That's
to
what
be
it-
successful,
what it is.
we must focus on one thing at a time.
Yeah, and get it through the funnel.
Yeah, we
If it's stuck in the middle of the funnel somewhere, it's not
memorize
gonna
the
get done.
question.
Yeah.
And I really like the fact that he posted that up there, whoever did, because
Kathy
that's
did.
always pointing out, and I'm getting where I'm starting to think like that too.
Good.
After
That's
seeing
good.
it all the time, you
Yeah,
start
me too.
thinking, it starts
Yes.
slowly but surely, but yeah, and I love it.
It's really
Deborah,
a
would you
helpful
read
tool.
through it real quick?
Sure. This is the focus funnel. You take a task and you ask, could this be eliminated? And if not, then it goes down a little further. Could this be automated? If not, then you ask, does it need to be done? And then
By you, by me.
Yeah,
Does this have to
by
be done
me.
by me?
And then if not, then you delegate it. And then
Being at the very bottom, you have
yeah.
Then it
now.
has to
then-
be done by me.
Then you say, you do delegate before that?
Yeah. Because
Oh.
if it doesn't have to be done by you, then why would you focus? Why would you procrastinate or concentrate? A lot
No.
of the what?
Because if it doesn't have to be done by you, you could delegate it.
Yeah, that's why it's first.
But if he doesn't, then it turns
So-
into me.
If you can't delegate it, and it has to be
Oh,
done
I
by
understand. Okay. Then you decide whether or not it can be procrastinated, and if it is, you procrastinate it on purpose.
Or
Yeah.
later. You
Yeah.
either do it now or later.
you. And if it
That's what
doesn't,
procrastination is. If it doesn't, what?
if it can't be done later,
Oh, then you have to do it now, I guess.
Yep,
Concentrate.
you got it.
concentrate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That thing is really a tool. I mean, I would love for it to go out, Kathy, to everybody.
I
Tell them
think
to
it
save
recently did.
Oh, good.
I sent it to a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm saying, I'm not sure.
So like that.
I like that. Thank you. And
And-
so, yeah, anyway, go ahead.
Another thing that I've been doing, I don't know who else has been doing it, but I've been reaching out to people more, getting to know
Me
them
too.
and talk to them, and
What made a
just
difference for you to do that? What?
just because he said to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people are reaching out more. I know I am.
I know a lot of people are.
It's not
It is, too.
like me to reach out to people.
Oh, that's good.
And so, because he did a thing on it, talking about how important it is and why we should do it and how we should do it. He did a whole class on it.
Right.
Then I thought, okay, I'm gonna reach out. So I took that whole day and I was reaching out to people. He's like, no, the whole day.
Well, the good part is when you're doing that, you're becoming a servant and you're helping people to become leaders by leading.
Yeah.
So that's the good part. So when we're reaching out, we're actually doing a service to help somebody.
We are.
And not just saying, oh, come help me. Instead, it's like, how can I help you? And when you help them, you actually helping yourself. You're actually, everybody's moving forward. When we
Praise the
become
Lord.
servants. Yes. Amen.
That's what's been going good too.
It is really going good. It's challenged me too, and that's not even a challenge. It's exciting to do. It's like fun. Okay.
It really is.
Oh, thank you, Tina. Yes, I love hearing that. Thank you. She's in agreement.
Tina is, there's some things that Tina can delegate, but she was procrastinating instead, so she kind of skipped that part. But then she was learning that with communication she can delegate, and through communication she was getting to know the different people, So she was doing really good with getting other people started. She was working with Desire, and Desire is so excited about how the systems are, how they're organized. She really likes the professionalism of her onboarding process. She loves the systems that Cameron and Tina have been putting together. She's already gone through them, and she's so excited to be able to use her new gifts. And it's something that Tina has been man, I've got a lot of work over here to do. It's going to take a lot of time, and she's been procrastinating it. But now Desire has her tools that she needs to start getting to work. While Tina's doing things that only she could do, Desire is now being able to use her gifts for Christ. And
Praise the Lord.
she's empowering her team. She's communicating with all these new recruits. Where at first it was really hard. There's all these people to talk to. I should. But then finally there's something that switched where she's she not only talked to all the new recruits on her team, but she's starting to talk to all the new recruits that are just joining the ministry. And Tina's a night and day difference.
Wow, this is wonderful.
180 degrees, yeah.
That's good.
Listen, I love this. And you said Desire's doing that?
Desire is helping with the quote card copywriting.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. But I mean, you're saying the onboarding people. Tina's doing that?
Tina
Or the
was
Desire?
onboarded Desire because Desire's on her quote card team.
Gotcha.
And another thing that's going really good, we're learning together.
Yeah.
We're
it's a
learning
team.
so much.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I
Lots of
think that
tools.
we're improving.
Mhm.
We've improved a lot from last month.
I think there's a lot of clarity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. For me. I don't know if anybody else is getting more clarity on
Me too.
what they're doing and how it actually all works together and how it's just flowing. It's like you're working towards a goal.
What does that clarity do?
That clarity makes you move.
It motivates you.
It motivates
Yeah.
you, keeps you happy, it keeps you.
So how do we give that clarity to more people?
I think our systems are giving the clarity. The systems truly put you on a path. It puts you on a path, and it gives you it because it's right in front of you. Whereas before you're trying to get all this information, and you're trying to figure out where it goes and who does what, and it's just too much. That org chart gives you who and what,
Chart was good.
and then you get your paper, and it tells you which way you're going, and you just jump on there, and you are,
head in the way.
and you're working away. And so when you hear stuff, it's
And you
good.
see who works with you
And
too.
yeah, and you become a team, and then you're like, oh, I'm more interested in that too, and that causes them to branch out. But I think that's, to me, that's the key.
That's cool.
Was that the key for everybody else? The org chart and then having your checklist, does that work the best for you guys? I need some feedback on that.
I like it. It sure brought clarity to me.
Is this brought clarity to people? I'm not hearing from anybody. Deborah's the only person that commented on that. I need clarity on that. If it's the systems that's helping you and the org chart,
Yeah, that is definitely helping a lot.
thank you, Tina. Okay. I don't know if there's anybody else out there. Okay, so let's go on to the next part. I want to thank you guys, first of all, for all that you're doing, all the little things that we are not, we didn't mention today, because I know that there's lots of little things each one of us are seeing and what we're doing. I just want to tell everybody thank you for what you are doing and what you're going to be doing. Sometimes we're at a standstill, but eventually we catch something and it makes us really fly really fast. So, be encouraged that each one of us will have our moments where we would just get an aha and we just move fast. Each one of us go through stages. So just hang in there and just keep plugging away with what you're doing and enjoy it. Ask questions, work with your team. Okay, let's move on here too. Okay, here we go. B, what needs improvements from this past month?
Favorite.
What?
It's his favorite part, he says.
What's his favorite part? What needs improvement for this past month? Comrade says this is his favorite part. Let's go for it. What needs improvement?
I need improvement.
Wow, me
Enoch.
too.
Enoch, what do you want to improve?
I need to improve how I teach people how to influence. I need to get better at teaching people how to influence.
I need to get better at teaching people.
I need to get better at reaching out to people.
Okay. Are you getting all those, Tina? Comrade teaching people, and Comrade said he wants to get better at.
No, Enoch said influencing, Cameron said teaching, and I said reaching out.
Yeah.
I need to improve my communication skills.
And who is that?
That was
Leah?
Leah.
Wow.
Awesome.
It seems to me like you're a good communicator. You've onboarded a lot of people. Okay, so
She's
we're
following a system.
follow the system. Okay, awesome. I know there's improvement in my life is I want a more structured schedule because I have a lot on my plate. I want to make sure that I have my home life structured with my ministry life, so they're
Compatible.
Compatible, yeah. Because that's a big challenge to do when you're at my age and you've had to schedule all your life. And I'm changing at my age. That's a real big challenge because it's a lifetime change. It's not just a
Yeah.
tweaking or developing. I already had one. Now I'm changing it. That's harder to do.
I want to learn how to improve my communication too. There's a lot of things that I don't understand.
Okay.
Are we going through? Are
I
you?
have an idea,
Oh, go ahead.
because you're all wanting to communicate better. How about I just give you all access to my communication document and we all work on that?
Hey, that sounds good.
That'd be good.
I would like it. I think that should be our monthly challenge.
Well, I think we need to talk about the monthly challenges.
Maybe that is-
Oh yeah, we're gonna add it to the communication challenge.
Because we were talking about, Enoch and I were talking about, the 7 faculties of our mind and how it really will affect our lives. Remember talking about that last night? I look confused.
Oh, you're calling that a monthly challenge? I thought we were talking about for
Isn't
the
that a
Lifecast.
monthly?
I thought we were talking about the Lifecast.
Oh no, I was talking about it for monthly.
Oh, for
Yeah.
monthly challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, see, if you're not using the same terminology, I'm going to be on a whole nother.
But we
Track.
weren't talking about the live cast. We were talking about the.
I was talking about the Lifecast.
I wasn't. I was talking about the. See, we could even carry on a conversation, talk about 2 separate things. We're
right,
good.
And they're both excited about it.
Yeah, we're good.
You're right, Mom. We do need to talk about that.
Are we talking about communication? I think that's what Conrad was saying. This needs to be a monthly challenge.
Tina, did you
Say
get down?
Timely.
Did you get down that I wanted to improve my communication?
Is that what you said that we need to do for a monthly challenge? It's a communication
Yeah.
one?
No,
For a monthly-
timely.
we have a communication challenge.
Where, didn't we just? Which one was the first one that he sent out to us? What was that one called?
A communication challenge.
I haven't finished mine. Conrad's been working on his. What, Tina?
Says Leah, Enoch, me, and I guess I can put whoever's name says needs to improve their communication.
How many?
I
people,
do.
How
I
many
think all
people's
of us
not
do.
finished their course on that for the month? How many's not finished it? I've not finished it.
That-
Conrad's still working
That
on
course was not designed to be done for a month.
it. Yeah, but we need to work on it for a month. There's no reason we can't work on that.
I think some people did. The only people I know that are still going through the challenge is Rebecca and Kamran.
Well, I think that, like with me, I don't know where to find it at no more. I don't know
It's
where
on your
it's
project board under concentrate.
under concentrate.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the
Oh,
focus phone. Concentrate right now. The only thing you need to be focusing on is communication challenge.
okay.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at. Okay. Did you guys hear where that's at? So, I think you said when we first did it, we all got the first week done. All of us got done the first week.
Well,
but then
it's,
we all.
they
Yeah.
weren't broken down into weeks. Those
Oh, they
weren't
weren't?
weeks.
Oh, they weren't weeks.
They were just section
There's
1. So
tasks.
Okay.
everyone did a section,
Okay. A section. Okay.
and not
Well,
everybody started on the first section.
Well, okay. So everybody did a whole section the
Yes.
first week, and then after that, everybody kind of fell off the wagon, right?
No, they did the whole section in the first month.
Okay. So how many sections are there in the 1 month? 4.
There's 4 or 5.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, everybody worked on it that first week. Everybody was working on it, and then everybody fell off the wagon, and not everybody's been working on it. Kamran and
I think
Rebecca.
people worked on it off and on during the whole month.
So everybody finished it then?
No, I'm saying during the whole month they did it,
Oh, okay.
but they only got through one section and like
But when
half
did
of
you
it
finish
a second
communicating?
Well, I think we should make it a monthly challenge. We finish that whole section in 1 month. That's what I think.
section. Finish the second section.
Yeah, and if you don't, at least it gives you something to work towards. Even if you didn't finish it, at least you're further along. And then there's people like Conrad, it's like, dude, I'm gonna finish it no matter what. And Rebecca, and it's like, I'm doing this. And I think that that's great. We need to encourage each other to finish these because it's really gonna help us grow.
What if we like cut it down to actual like a month size challenge?
Well, that's fine. whatever. I just would like for all of us to be on the same page because it really helps when we're all on the same
Yeah.
page. It really changes the atmosphere in the home office.
No, it does.
It really does. And if we're all working on the same project,
And
it's
our
really
virtual
good.
volunteers too.
Mm-hmm.
Worldwide, when we're all like learning the same terminology, reading the same books, hearing the same TED Talks, we're all, like Rebecca this morning, she's going through the Focus Funnel TED Talk. So she's excited. She's like, yeah, I'm doing it right now. She texts me and I'm like, yeah, go Rebecca.
Okay, so do we have this coming month? What is our challenge going to be? Do we know?
I don't have a challenge.
We don't have a monthly challenge? Oh man.
But who
Dude,
comes up with these challenges?
You do.
I have a lot of ideas.
Well then, if we
Well-
don't have one, then the one that your mom suggested, maybe that might be the one we need to do. The 7, whatever you call it, the 7.
Wow.
Yeah, but who's going to teach that?
It's not about teaching it.
You-
It's about you doing the, just send it to us and just send links.
Send
like-
you what? I don't have links on the
Yeah.
7 faculties.
You have a document.
you
We'd have to put. I think we'd have to put
What
it
if-
together to get videos.
What if we
don't
have
to-
for the monthly challenge the theme of the live cast?
every month?
Which is.
Do you know what the theme of the month this month is? Communication.
What'd you say?
testimony.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to hear it.
It's no, she's answering my question. The theme of this
Testimony.
month is communicating your testimony. It is communication through sharing your testimony, sharing what you know. It's all the things we're learning in Communication Challenge.
Well, that would be good. Do you have all that? And you can just send it all to us and we can all work through it?
That's what
You
we're doing.
have it. It's on your project board.
You do.
I'm lost.
I'll help you afterwards.
So we're all working on the same project at the same time?
Well, everyone in the ministry right now is focusing on the testimony as far as content goes, and that is communicating your testimony to others. Like Kamran, going through that content, the Communication Challenge, and Make Sure It's Devotions, he's been communicating more this month than I've ever
That's
seen
the
in a long
communication
time.
challenge. So we're talking about this month will be the testimony.
It's the
month.
same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, then
All communication is sharing your testimony.
I understand that, but that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a monthly challenge that would be like we're all on the same page, and I know we're all on the same page because we're all working on the same project, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Yeah, but
about
the communication was for last month. That was our challenge. Except for me, it was focus.
okay.
And Kathy was time management.
And
Yeah.
mine was time management, and I can't find my thing.
It's on your
I'll help
project
you.
board.
I'll help you.
Because I've looked for it a couple times. Okay. Okay. So I don't know what I'm looking for.
I'll help you.
Okay.
Find
So
it
let's
fast.
move past there. We're moving on. What else?
Well, wait,
did
I
not
just
work?
want to say with the challenge, one challenge I found with the monthly challenges is that everybody has different challenges that they're going through, and although it's really nice for us all to do something together, different people have different goals and desires and interests, and some people are unwilling to do the same thing together. Some people are not interested, and people have different priorities and needs depending on what they're doing. So it's really nice to do it together, but not everybody wants to.
I agree with that. The only reason I was saying that is because I saw such a difference in this room when we were all on it. We were all excited and we were all enjoying it together.
I
And
agree.
I loved the fact that it made us more of a team than more independent.
I
Trying to
agree.
get away from the independency is more becoming a team. That's the only reason I suggested that.
No, I completely agree.
So, okay. Let's see. What else what monthly actions were not completed? Anything else?
No, aren't we on?
Oh.
on
What is-
Needs improvement? Oh yeah, what wasn't completed? That's where we
You're
are.
right. You're right.
What monthly actions were not completed? Anything else that was not completed?
Wasn't
The
it all
book
of them?
wasn't.
The book was not completed.
But that wasn't a monthly action.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
a
not
quarterly.
monthly.
That's a quarterly.
Yeah.
Okay.
But where are the monthly actions at?
Aren't they on the month before? So let's look at those ones. See what didn't get completed. Here we go.
726. I think we did really low ratings on all our briefings, on our debriefing from our monthly actions.
We didn't get the financial report finished.
We didn't get 100% of the people onboarded. We didn't get 20 course sales, and we did not Tina didn't get the creating quote cards and slide design systems finished. I have a new recruit be able to go through them, start to finish without them. And I did not get the only monthly action that we got done was Diana essentially finished the live cast for July.
Are you looking at the report from 6:30?
From 7/26. Those are the monthly actions.
Okay. On the, I was trying to figure out where it's at.
It is. It was on the weekly briefing
The weekly one. Okay, you're looking at the weekly one. Oh, okay.
because that has the monthly actions.
Oh, it
and-
does. Okay.
And we all rated ourselves like on a scale of 1 to 10, how close are we from finishing? And we all rated really low. And that was just 2 days ago.
And just to go back a little bit, didn't we do some funnels last month? Last quarter? We got a lot of them done, didn't we?
I think we created a volunteer page, volunteer funnel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Made a
was good.
donation funnel.
And we made that link of
Yeah.
funnels.
Made a donation.
We did a lot of funnels
Got the Army of
last
Links.
quarter. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Comron. And another thing about Comron is on
Well, what did I do?
well, there's a lot of times I talk to you, you just kind of like walk away, like you didn't hear me. Or maybe you're afraid to respond, or you don't know how to respond, or I don't know what. But you've been responding a whole lot better, been talking, engaging. You come up to me and talk to me sometimes and stuff, and that is really wow. That's
Praise
makes
the
me
Lord.
feel good.
That
Yeah.
means a lot to people like Mom, who are
Yeah.
extremely strong verbal communicators, and it matters a lot to us.
Yeah, and I like that.
Yeah.
I just want to go back and say that because I was
It
thinking.
matters a lot.
Okay, so we just read through all those is what we rated ourselves. Is that correct? Are those from last month, right there?
That was from 2 days ago, and these were the monthly actions that did not get done.
What about the webinar? Isn't that when you did last quarter? You put the webinar
You're
on
saying quarter, we're in a
autopilot?
monthly meeting, so that it's
Oh.
last
Was
month.
that last month
I'm
or the
thinking-
month before?
I think it was a month before.
Was it?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah,
I don't think so.
I think that was in June.
Right.
It's a blur.
That's why we're reviewing it, because it's all a blur.
Yeah.
And if we don't review it, we won't rejoice in it.
Okay. Okay, so you were just now reading right after that, let me say where we're at, so everybody else knows where we're at too. Were you just reading from,
The monthly actions from,
okay,
I mean, it's
that
right.
doesn't do any good for me because those are terminology, so I have to know if it's under step 3
No.
or step 4.
Step 3,
Step 3, okay.
letter C is where
Letter
we're
C.
at. I copied and pasted them from
Oh,
the
thank you.
last
That's
2
what I was
days.
trying to understand, and I was like, okay, I'm still confused.
Sorry.
So you copied and pasted from the report?
Yeah, I copy and
'Cause that
paste so
was-
it's easier for you.
Thank you so much.
What about the what are they called?
Gotcha, that's
The
all I got there.
the classes the meetings that we have at night on Tuesday.
Thank you.
The cell
Small groups.
Small groups. Yeah.
Did we start that last month? Or just
we?
the end of the month before?
What? Oh, it was just the end of the month before.
Okay.
I have
But
a,
still, it's going good.
go ahead, Tina.
Okay.
No, I'm just agreeing. It's alright.
Okay, what about, I want to ask, I'm just curious out of my own head, the small group studies that are happening on Tuesday night, how are they turning out? We getting a good response?
They're going really good. People are signing up and they're contributing. They're supporting the ministry at the end. They are really enjoying it, and they are they're extremely engaged.
We're missing some people.
Last week was our least engaged time. That was
Mm-hmm.
the most difficult one we've had, but every other one has been really good.
Do we know why it would have, what may have changed so that people didn't show up as much?
Yeah,
Right,
we address it too.
okay. Okay, so, okay.
Mom's just
Oh.
developing her engagement skills.
Yeah.
Just practicing them.
I know that I didn't show up and I wanted to come to it, and I totally was so busy that by the time I realized it was too late and I didn't see it in time. So, and I think I was told like the night before, so I think the day before.
I think we tell you every morning.
Well, it's on
also.
a thing. Yeah, but I mean, it was sent to me, is what I'm saying. So Kathy did her part. She sent it to me, but I know that I got busy because I was going to come to it. I was like, oh, I want to come to that. Because I really want to invite that one person, and I have not followed through with that because I still like, I think they want a one-on-one kind of Bible study, not necessarily the same curriculum that's being taught at all of them. You know what I'm saying?
There's only one. But
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's
I
only
know
one
what you're saying.
curriculum across the table.
Well, I'm saying one group. There's only one group.
Oh, there's only one group. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, anyway. Okay. So, I heard you read through all those. Is that not correct? Or how far
Yeah,
did you
I read through them all.
Through all 5 of them. Okay.
Leah didn't onboard 100% of the people, and Mom didn't have 20 course sales, and you finished the live casts for July for the most part, and then Tina did not get the quote cards and slide designs systems finished, and I did not develop 7 4-generational leaders.
Okay. So, these are things that we're still working on. Thank goodness.
And another thing, we were going to put Discord on our family worship, and we didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when it says measuring key results, we have the 2002 subscriptions on YouTube.
Whoa, we've reached over 200 subscribers on YouTube. Praise the Lord.
Praise ye the Lord,
That's
hallelujah.
wonderful. Whoever's doing that and helping, it takes a team to do that, so thank you, team, for doing that.
I think most of those subscriptions came from Leah recruiting people
I agree.
and
So you did a good
onboarding
job.
them, as that's part of their onboarding step. I realize the more people that get onboarded, the more subscribers we get.
Wow, nice job,
And
Leah.
Shatal has been referring people to the channel, and
Yes,
each
yes.
individual is referring people to the channel too.
Yes, yes.
That's good.
And hopefully everybody's trying to, in their head, trying to refer some person that's liking one of your videos, refer them. If they like you, like something you post, then refer them to the Army of Youth
Yeah.
website.
Yeah.
So that they can get a subscription if they, choose to, or volunteer. So thank you. That we learned that in this last teaching that you did. I thought that was really a big aha for me. Was when you were talking about like, if you post something, and you have all these likes,
Yeah.
people like you. That is context. You might not know those people, or if they shared or something.
Yeah.
Take that same person and send them
Something else.
something else.
That's right.
Send them something else, and that's how we can have people that we don't even met. We
Yeah.
don't even know them. Is
Right.
if somebody likes something that you've posted.
Right.
So the more you do posting, the more chances we have to reach one more person or one more person. So just keep on spreading your stuff out there. Get it out there. Get it out there.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. Because a lot of our most engaged people will come from our audience.
Right. And then monitor it. Come back and look
Yeah.
and see who you don't know. And if you don't know that person, send them a link to the Army of Youth.
Yeah.
That's your opportunity, which is really exciting because then you'll see them people come on and then you'll be like, wow, look at, I didn't even meet that person and I've led that person to something that they can grow. That's even more exciting even yet. So
It's amazing.
yeah, so it's exciting. So thank you for sharing that this week, Enoch, because that was a big aha for me.
Praise the Lord. I don't even remember sharing that, but I definitely believe it. That's great.
Well, it's probably something you said that put it together for me in my brain. So thank you, because I don't even know anything about any of that stuff.
That's a blessing.
So I know it came from somewhere. Okay, so let's move on. So we have the 2002 subscriptions for YouTube. Then we have 330 of Instagram followers. That is amazing. Who's been working on the Instagram? There's a couple people.
That was Daniel, wasn't it?
Daniel helped
and,
with followers.
and
Shatal follows.
Chatal.
And Leah comments, responds to the community.
Thank you, Leah.
Nice job, all 3 of them. Wow, what a great team we have. 8 of the members in our Direction from God subscription program. So 8 of members.
Leah might like the since she likes Instagram, she
Is
might
that
like
new
the
members?
course.
8.
Of course. Instagram
Instagram
domination. She's been going through it.
Oh, she has. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Leah.
Leah's using it to train the whole team.
Oh,
Wow,
thank
that's
you.
amazing.
We still need to follow up with Melva
Yes.
Yes, and I'm waiting to hear back from her. Today I'll be getting back with her again
on Messenger.
on Messenger. Did you send me that link?
I did.
Okay.
Sent you
I haven't checked my
yesterday.
thing. Well, you might, well, no.
It's the last thing that we said to each other.
Yes, no. I'm just thinking I sent her the one, that's not what I sent it to her on though, right? Was it
No, you
Messenger?
called her phone number.
Oh, I called her phone number.
and she.
Oh no, I think I sent a message to her.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay, yeah.
Good.
So we're good with that one. But I'm gonna still reach out again today.
She joined family worship last night.
Well, praise the Lord.
She sent me a message.
What'd she say?
She's sent Tina.
I would have to read it again.
Oh, just ballpark it. You don't have to go back and read it. Just what was it in reference to? Was just communication or?
She did disagree with the reviews. She says, but I'm not doing well accomplishing them. I want to learn, but I don't know what the problem is. Yeah.
Okay, so we can reach out to her. So she is enjoying it. So we just need to make sure that we have a card problem
Yes.
with her. So we just need to get the card fixed.
Well,
Okay.
she says she wants to learn, but she's not going through the training. She's not like motivated. She doesn't know where her problem is.
Oh, this is probably because it's too much information. So we just need one-on-one with her just to kind of help her. Because some people's mind thinks different. I mean, for us, some of us, it's like, oh, it's just right there in front of us.
I bet that other lady that comes during family worship would do something.
Sherry,
Sherry.
do what?
She is
I
our
don't know.
student.
She seems very interested
Do
in
you
this.
volunteer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she wants to be in the small group. Volunteers, I keep telling her to go in and sign up
For the volunteer?
for the volunteer for the small group.
Oh, to be a small group leader.
Yes,
Oh,
she
yeah.
definitely wants to be.
But do you send her a link?
I did send her a link.
LarryMedia.com/volunteer.
You know, we couldn't find the one that said volunteer.
Oh,
We didn't find it, that one. But I'll look
Okay.
again.
all right. That would be the only place that she can go to sign up.
All you have to do is write volunteer at the end of the forward
Yes,
slash.
Yeah,
slash.
sure.
Yes. Tina.
Oh my.
Your voice is loud over here.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to get going shortly.
Okay, we're almost done. Let's finish up. Okay, so weekly scheduled content.
We don't know.
We don't know. Number of how many generations of leaders?
How many generations do we have?
I gotta pay attention. That's one of my measurable key results.
You only have one because
I think
we haven't
have
broken
one, but
up
We're getting
yet.
close to 2, so which is good. We're almost
When,
getting
when you
ready.
break into a group, then
Yeah.
it'll be
No,
two.
it's not the groups.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's like how many generations?
Just how many people are leading others.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on to step 4, brainstorm 3 to 5 possible actions for the next month to help advance initiatives for the current quarter. And Tina, I wanted to also remind you, when we do our monthly meeting, I've noticed it's always been running for about an hour and a half. That's what I've been seeing.
That's what it's
So if it
supposed
needs to be shorter, let us know or whatever.
Well, it's supposed to be an hour and a half.
Is it? Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Cover a lot
Okay,
of
so narrow down the priorities for current monthly commitments. How can we narrow it down?
We're supposed to take 3 to 5, narrow it down and prioritize for current monthly commitments. Isn't that when we take 3 to 5 things? But that says down number 5, 3 to 5.
So from 1 to 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, narrow down the priorities for current monthly commitments.
Okay.
The objective
What are we
is
committing
measured by
to?
this key result. So who is it? Who do we need that needs to?
Well, we're gonna do 20, send 20 people into the, not send them, but get 20 people to sign up. That would be me.
So it'd be who would be Deborah?
That would be
The
me.
objective would be to what?
To get 20 people.
20 people
To sign up to the
to
course.
sign up for the course
Mhm.
for number 1.
Yeah, and then to take care of the onboarders, the new members coming in. Who takes care of that? That would be you, right?
Well, I was on the onboarding thing. I hope I don't know how that. I think I might be phased out of there. I don't know. But Leah is doing the onboarding. Leah is doing onboarding,
Okay.
and so we want to have that all of our team.
And then the system that he's completing.
Okay, so Leah is who? The objective is onboarding, and the key result is to have 100%.
And then Conrad's doing one too.
And then
system.
Kamran is doing a system, and which system are we doing? We're doing, what do you call those?
It's what is that system called? a system that you're putting together is called Systemology. He's
The
doing
overview
that.
system? No.
Huh?
Which one is it?
What?
What are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
About the things that need to be done on
This month.
this month, yeah.
Oh, this month. Okay.
So the question is who and who is going to do it? That would be you, Kamran. And the objective
Yes.
is what? And then measured by this key result. So,
Kamran will what?
yeah.
Last month it was Tina.
So this month, Systemology is to help with maybe Tina and to
Tina
do
and
that.
Rebecca get their systems figured out.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Did you get that, Tina? He's going to do a Systemology for the, is it Slidecast or is it for the?
Slidecast.
For Slidecast, okay. Okay.
No,
He-
no,
The slide team and
I
the
was
Coke
just
cart.
saying that because it's so much funny.
He's making fun of you.
That's okay. I
Yeah, I'm
love
sorry.
it. I love, no, I love it.
So I was gonna help them. I think they're doing quote cards and slide design. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So he has to even make a system for that.
And then there was
Yeah.
some,
And the measuring key result would be to be fully automated by the end of the month with that department.
Is that my quarterly? No.
No, that's your monthly, but this is a monthly one.
What
So,
was
yeah.
the quarterly?
Doing good, Diana. Doing really good.
Oh, thank
I'm
you.
glad you're here.
Oh, thank you. So you got that, Tina, on there?
Okay. Yeah. Well.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll do that this month.
Congratulations.
Great.
Thank you so much. What a blessing.
Should we have a monthly goal for the small group?
Yes, we need one. Let's go ahead and look at the small group one.
We want to split twice this month.
Nice job, Kamran. Thank you. Kamran, okay, so who's in charge of that department so we can put their name with that?
Enoch.
Enoch. Okay, Enoch, and we want to split it. We want to have 2 groups. Is it doable? I think it's doable.
I know it's doable.
Oh, all right. Okay, nice job.
And then Enoch wants to,
The measure will be by 2 this month. Okay, gotcha.
What am I gonna say no to?
What are you going to say no to? Good question.
Enoch's trying to develop leaders.
Hey, Enoch, I have a suggestion. When it comes to that small group one, that's a good time to delegate.
How?
There's somebody else that can help organize it.
Oh,
Delegate
yeah, I do delegate a lot with the small groups.
it. But I mean, head it up. You could say, hey, listen, I want this to split. What do you think needs to be done? Go do it. You
True.
can delegate it to them. There. Now we took something off your plate. That works. Kamran wants to do it. I can tell.
What?
I'm just throwing right back at you, Kamran. We'd like to keep a happy environment in here. It's okay. We'll work through whatever we put on here. We'll get through it. It's not a big deal.
I've got a plan.
Okay, there you go. See, he's already got a
So,
plan.
and then Enoch's trying to develop leaders.
Oh,
So,
develop leaders.
Yeah.
Okay, so Enoch, and then that's the who,
mhm,
and then the what?
develop leaders.
Develop leaders,
Mhm.
and measurable result
By
would be
4
what?
generations.
By 4 generations. Okay.
And then Deborah will write the Direction from God book. Get that done.
We're only supposed to have 3 to 5.
Oh, good. How many do we have?
You have 6.
We've got 6.
Oh, okay.
Well, 7 if you include the book.
Okay, well, let's not include the book then.
Okay. Let's move on to step 5, breaking down actions into 3 to 5 tasks that can be completed in a weekly time frame. Tina, I hope you're still with us. Let's get through this real quick. Okay, goals, OKRs, objective key results. Remember that the OKRs formula, who will objective as measured by this key result. And we kind of did that just now, did we not? Seems to me like we did. Let's move on. Important. Assign a single owner to each high-level objective key result. I think we just did that too
Well, you
Where
know,
are you?
she's
Number 5.
down below.
on 5.
Tina said that she's got to go, and I know
Right.
Cameron's a fast typer, and he usually takes over when she does, and I don't want her to feel pressured to stay.
Thank you, Deborah. I agree. Cameron, would you mind taking over the typing? Tina has to leave.
Oh, is she gone? Oh,
She's
no.
getting ready to. She said she has to go. We don't want to hold her up. She has to go. Tina, did you hear that?
I'll hold up here.
Yeah, I really appreciate that.
Oh, thank you, Tina. We're
We
sorry.
appreciate you,
Extra
Tina. Thank
work.
you.
Thank you. So, Kamran, will you take over?
Thank you,
so much.
Comron.
Okay, we're just on 5. Down at the bottom it says use ministry's definite aim blueprint.
So breaking down these monthly actions into 3 to 5 weekly tasks
Mm-hmm.
is like taking the small groups and saying, okay, for this week, I want everybody to read through this this book or to go through this training.
Or to bring
It's
one
like I
person.
want everybody to fill out this sheet on who do you know and make a list of who are the people you're going to invite to the small group and make sure everybody has the goal.
Okay, so in other words, you want each one of these projects broken down that we just talked about, how you're going to do it. Is that correct?
That's what step 5 is.
Okay.
And if we do that during this time,
Uh-huh.
then it makes our weekly sprint a lot faster because we're just operating from this the entire month. It's like we already know what the weekly.
Okay, so then we need to go back up to number 1 where Leah will use the systemology to onboard new recruits as measured by having 100% of the people on board. So we need to break it down of what she needs to do that, who she needs to be in contact with, and how that is to be accomplished. Is that correct?
No.
That's
No,
what step
this
5 is.
No, step 5 is taking the 3 to 5 action plans and doing that.
That's what
That's
we're
what we're
doing.
talking about.
Oh,
Isn't that what-
okay.
Did I say that wrong?
You said it perfectly
No, you
right.
said it right.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, you said it
So
right.
let's go ahead and go into that one too. Let's start with Leah. Leah, are you still with us?
I am.
Okay, so it says we'll use the systemology to onboard new recruits as measured by having 100% of the people on board. What do you need and who do you need and what can we do to help you to reach that goal?
I think we needing Brother Enoch to help me.
Okay. What can you do to help? What are you to navigate or to help finish putting the system together so that Kamran can type it all up? What can you do to help?
To navigate the system.
Ah, awesome.
Yeah, but wouldn't Comron do that?
What?
Navigate the system?
No, he's going to put the system together.
I know, he's the one who's the most familiar with the system.
You know, Kamran, we need your help this month to create the onboarding systems. We need to like really thoroughly systemize that.
You have the basics, right? You just need to critique it, right?
We've more or less. We've been documenting a lot of the steps.
Okay.
So we've got some stuff like in the recruiting part chat. We just gotta identify the patterns and sketch out something.
That sounds good. Do you need my help with anything on that? You might not. I'm just asking.
For
I don't know.
discovery calls are helpful, and we're working together to try to find placements for them.
Right. Okay.
The
Okay.
thing I need your help with the most is finding a placement for the different people and the
Okay.
roles, like where to fill them in.
Okay.
according
So
to
that
our
needs
needs.
to be probably at the bottom of the onboarding system. But okay. So in other words, finishing it up. We've already started it, so we need to critique it and add to it. So you need Enoch or Kamran to help you to systemize it and to work on the to complete the overview on it. So it has a checklist and has the links on it. It has everything that you need on it, so you can navigate better. Is that correct, Leah?
That's
Yes.
right.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
You
So-
got all that, Kamran?
So basically, we can just re-say it again. She just needs Enoch and to sit down with her and to help her figure out how to navigate who goes, the procedures of how to onboard them, and to have the links all put on a overview system. Like a checklist.
Do we have your overview already?
We have the
You
overview,
have a basic one.
but we need to actually create. You know how the overview has a lot of like mini systems?
Mm-hmm.
Those systems are either not created, half created, or really outdated, and they need to be finished.
It needs to be fully automated so that they can do it, because I think right now they're still having to call people to say, I can't seem to navigate this one part, or I can't get over to this page, or I don't know how to get this page over to this page. So that's what they need. We need a system developed where we get the kinks out of it, because it has a kink. it has a, I'm not sure the kink is the right word for it.
Kink is fine.
It has a hiccup in there. Okay, so that's good. Thank you, Leah, because it definitely needs to be done, and that's a good thing to do. It'll be fun to do. And Kamran loves that stuff, so this is gonna be really great. And I like helping out.
So maybe the 4 of us could get together this week
That would be great.
and just map out everything that needs to be done.
That would
And
be
then Kamran could,
put together.
Kamran could take notes.
Okay.
And yeah, and we could get in action steps for each part, each responsibilities that we have.
Nice job.
I think that conversation would be really powerful. We have to do that. The sooner in the morning that we do that, the better it'd be for Leah.
Okay. So when should we schedule that? Do we want to schedule it for Thursday? I'm not sure I can come first thing tomorrow morning. Or maybe Thursday.
Thursday works for me.
Okay, Thursday.
What about you, Leah? Kamran?
This Thursday?
Yeah. Morning.
Sure.
Okay. We just need Leah. Leah, does this Thursday work for you?
Yes, it does. And at what time?
What time's good for you? Our time.
She's 12 hours away, so it's the same time.
Same time. Oh, okay.
Just night and morning.
So, you guys don't usually start till after 9, though, right?
Mhm.
Do you have a meeting at 9, though, right?
Yeah, so
that-
anytime after 10. 10 to 2.
I say let's do it 5:30 in the morning now.
Kamran, you ready? 5:30? No. Okay, Kamran doesn't want to do that.
Sounded good to me. Okay, so what? 10 o'clock, Leah? 10 o'clock? 10:15, 10:30? How about 10:30?
No, day after tomorrow.
Right, Thursday.
I said, what time is it?
Does Thursday work?
Oh, it's the same time as we have.
Oh, okay.
It's just in the evening.
Leah, Thursday work okay? 10:30? That's a day after tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday.
Yes, sister.
Oh, yes. Thank you, Leah.
That'd be Friday morning.
Oh, Friday, what?
It'd be Friday morning her time.
Oh, no. Is that okay, Leah? Friday morning your
No,
time?
no, Friday.
Morning
Evening.
for,
No, it'd
for
be
you.
Thursday
It'd be
evening.
evening.
Sorry, Thursday evening for her.
Thursday evening at your time. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're all good then, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so 10:30 our time.
That's
Kathy,
10:30 evening.
on Thursday at 10:30, could you send messages out to Enoch, Diana, Leah, and Kamran for them to have a meeting at 10:30 on Thursday for onboarding?
It'd be helpful to know that at breakfast.
I will
Thank
do it
you.
for breakfast.
And, yeah, and then just, yeah,
But it's this Thursday, the 30th,
uh-huh.
and it's at 10:30 is the actual.
Yes, 10:30 is the meeting, onboarding with Enoch, Diana, Kamran, and Leah.
Diana.
Hello.
Oh, hi.
Howdy.
Tina?
I just wanted to ask that are you guys able to hear me properly?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Alright, I just wanted to make sure.
Thank you.
That was just, I want to clarify, I got Enoch, Diana, Kamran, and who was Leah?
Leah.
Not Tina, Leah.
Not Leah. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on to
Okay,
number
Deborah will drive traffic to the webinar as measured by 20 course sales. And we're gonna work on that, right? Together, all of us?
What do you
Marketing.
mean
Are you wanting to have a meeting? I mean, are you wanting to have a class on that, Deborah? Is that what you wanted?
No,
No. Okay.
no, me and Enoch was talking yesterday. Well, you know that talk where we both were on a different page? About doing marketing, all of us together.
by that? I don't know what
Focusing
you're
on
talking about. I thought we were talking about having a monthly challenge when we're on a different page.
But yeah, I know, it was the same conversation that we were in. We were talking that last night. It was the
I don't
same
understand
talk.
what you're asking me.
It says Deborah will drive traffic to the webinar as measured by 20
I heard
course
that.
sales. And aren't we talking about doing marketing for that?
When? Who?
Us,
Yeah.
you
Who's
and me, we were gonna do it in the class, we all were gonna do it
Oh,
together.
So,
That we're gonna focus on marketing this month.
so what we can do, what if we do it this way, Deborah? What do you need to accomplish that goal? You need Enoch, or you need a class group setting? What do you need for us to reach that goal? Do you want a class where we're all come together? What do you need? So we can put it on here.
Well, I thought that's what Enoch and I talked about yesterday, but he doesn't seem to remember
A class.
that.
We talked about a class.
We were talking about next month focusing on sales and marketing.
Okay.
We said next month we're going to focus on sales and marketing. We had that.
You and me were talking about it last night in my room.
You and I said those words.
Okay. Well, let's just put it this way. Then let's reword it then.
Wait a minute. Do we need to focus on marketing?
We have been focusing on marketing.
Or have we been focusing on marketing the course or the?
It's been on our monthly action for a few.
So, Deborah, do you need how many hours a week do you need Enoch to talk to him about the marketing traffic?
I don't know. I think we should get together at least once to talk about a plan for it.
A plan for it? Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, so we need to have. Do you want a brainstorm team to come together? Because we can put that on there.
Yeah, we should do that.
Okay, we need a day that we can
Brainstorm together about it.
Who are our people that are really good with webinar information and that are good with sales? Who do we have that on our team that you feel like would be the best people to be at this meeting?
Comron,
Come on,
3 of us.
the 3 of us. Okay.
Kim is really good at it,
Kim.
but she's usually pretty busy.
Okay.
Yeah, but didn't she just get freed up?
Let's
Yeah.
reach out to Kim.
Yeah.
And see if we can set a date to have this meeting, an hour-long meeting. Can we schedule an hour-long meeting, Enoch, to talk about marketing and webinar? Because we do need to stay focused on the webinar.
You think it's only going to take an hour?
Hour and 30 minutes? Because anything longer than that is too long.
It'll take however long we allotted it.
Right. So we have to come with our thoughts prepared. But the webinar was something on your list for what, quarterly, to do one webinar? Did I see that on something? That you want to do a webinar once every
It
quarter?
says to
Once
drive
a week.
20.
Once a
20.
Once a week?
Mhm.
Oh, so it was once a week. I didn't want to say that because I'm thinking, whoa, that's a lot. Is that a lot on your plate right now? I mean, no, that's
No.
easy to do? Okay,
It's totally easy to do as
Yeah,
long as we have
I'm
the
okay
traffic
to
to,
do it.
Okay.
people to attend.
okay. And you have the time, I mean, you have personal
I-
time
I
to
have-
study for it or do whatever?
No, there's nothing to study. I have the
You
presentation,
have it all?
spent literally 3 days putting
Okay.
the presentation together. It's the same presentation every week.
Gotcha.
We just need to have the traffic who
To
shows
go
up.
to it. Okay, so it's already complete. You just have to have the traffic. You just drive the traffic.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good thing. Okay, so let's we
Do I have free reign?
put that on there. Let's put that on there. Can we do that meeting right after our onboarding meeting? Because we'll all be
Sure.
here and we'll just invite
Thursday?
Kim. Okay, so let's do that on Thursday, this Thursday.
Right after our onboarding meeting, it's going to
After-
be later for Kim,
It'll be later.
but she still
Oh.
might.
Ooh,
She might be willing to do that.
ooh. Okay, why don't we base it on that? So we need to just reach out to her. Could you reach out to her and let us know today? So we put on our calendars and let Kathy know so Kathy can get a hold
If
of
I
us.
get a hold of her, she doesn't always respond in the same day.
Just, yeah, so just leave her a message because whenever she does wake up, she can look at it. And then as soon as you know something, let Kathy know so she can tell all of us. Kathy,
I
could you?
could tell all of us.
Oh, however you want to do it, as long as it
I'll
comes.
just put it on Messenger. It'll tell us all.
Whatever, that's fine. I'm just used to going through Kathy.
Should
That's
put Deborah on
fine.
there.
Sounds
Oh,
great.
You got Deborah on all that?
Okay.
Well, different people are
Do you want me to tell you, Kathy?
No, if you want to do it, that's okay with me.
So on number 2, Comron, it's Deborah's going to get a hold of Kim.
He has that.
Oh, does? Okay, thank you. Okay, I'm going to move on to Diana. We'll manage the August livecast project as measurable by completion of the overview system.
That's a good
How I'm doing that one is I'm getting back with Enoch on a daily basis to let him know where we're at on it. My work days are Mondays and Tuesdays heavily. And
Oh, we should write down Mondays and Tuesdays.
yeah, heavily, because I'm allotting that time. And then I can do things throughout the week, but
And in the
that's...
morning?
Yeah, mornings, every mornings I'm working on mine. Every morning I work on that, that's my
Are
measurable.
you not sure where to write that, Conrad?
yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. Like,
We're
Number
talking about
3?
number 3. You're on number 2?
Sorry, comma, number 3. So mine is working on it every morning by calling everybody and then checking in with Enoch and have him review my work or answer my questions.
It's really good.
Okay.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
okay, can we get
So
that?
she said her work days are heavily Monday and Tuesday. It's very good No. But she's checking in every morning.
with people to see where they're at.
People.
So, okay. And then I'm also learning the system of what you were showing me when things are complete on the calendar. The Blackcast calendar is what it's called. So that was good that we went over that yesterday. That really was a thing. I just kept listening. Okay. Let's move on to number 4. Conrad will help Tina and Rebecca get the system for quoting cards and slide design as measured by being. What all needs to be done, and who do we need to reach out to do that, Conrad?
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And how will you measure it?
We need to have another, like, I guess, meeting with Tina and Rebecca
Okay.
and myself. If we could help to map out everything that needs to be done.
That sounds good.
Make a list of all of the systems that need to be created. If Karma could take notes during that time so Tina can think about her responsibility,
be
what she
good.
needs to do, that would be helpful.
Yeah. So Conrad taking notes.
And the objectives are really important to write down for these meetings, like in your notes. No, that's for you. Like, when you're taking notes.
While he's writing that down and thinking about that, because I think he kind of has that. Enoch on the small groups will help.
I wanted to make sure he gets these.
Gotcha.
So what we're trying to do is we want to focus on the numbers, not everything that needs to be done, but the number of systems that need to be put in. The number of systems that need to be done.
And the number of systems would be like each one of those has a system, right? To make pages for each one of those systems. Is that correct? Is
Yeah, like that would be 1, 2, 3,
Right.
4. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Because there's going to be a lot of systems, right, for one
Yeah. One team.
team. Okay, yeah. Which is good. That's
I forgot what the objectives were
the objective would be.
of the meeting, the purpose of us coming together. And then you're going to take notes so that Tina can focus on what she needs to do.
And the objective is to be fully automated in the department. That would be the objective.
Yeah, but the objective of the conversation,
Of the conversation.
what are the outcomes that we want to accomplish at the end of that
To come up
conversation?
with the system, right? No, I don't know.
Yeah, we want to map out, not come up with a system, but map out. But he already got that.
Okay, gotcha.
I think that would be good.
Okay,
Yeah, pre-extraction, that would be super helpful.
perfect.
Boy, that's the part that they're missing right there.
Yeah.
What is
When
it?
they get
What did you
that,
say it
that'd be
was?
helpful.
What did you say it was?
He's the pre-extraction forms. You put together a system, make it a lot easier for them. They really don't understand the process of creating systems, and the more educated our team could be on it, how it is, it's so simple, it's so easy. We complicate it in our mind because we're unsure of what that process entails. And Conrad's got it like crystal clear in his brain. It's just like in this conversation, we got to help connect the dots for them.
We get to use your natural gift and we all get to learn a skill.
Yeah.
That's how that works. That's why it's harder, because it's a skill for some people. For some people, it's just a gift. Okay. So, I think we're on number 5. Let's finish up. Enoch will help with a small group by having the group split twice. How and you said you came up with something in your head a few minutes ago.
Yeah, I want everyone to read the. I want everyone to fill out the "Who do you know" list,
They want to fill out the who do you know list.
especially leaders, and
Is
what-
everybody on our team, or is everybody in the small group?
everyone who wants to be everyone in the small group.
Okay.
Um,
Who they know.
yeah, and have the small group leaders to read 2 documents that I have for training them.
Okay, so do you want Kathy to send that link to them, what you want them to read?
I never thought about that.
That would be good.
That would probably be good. So I was planning on doing that. I'll send it to one person
So if one person has them to send to
And then-
everybody.
and then send it to Kathy so she knows what to say to them.
Awesome.
Because it's kind of hard because I have to persuade them to prioritize the time to go through those documents. It's not a matter of just sending them a link saying, check this out.
Kathy, when you talk to them, would you ask them, say, maybe something like this to them? We're developing the small group thing, and before coming to the meeting, would you find time in your day, please, to go through this video or this whatever, this link or whatever he gives you, and so that you'll be able to share feedback with all of us at the meeting, because we're all working together as a team, something similar to that,
Sure.
because that'll help them know that we're really counting on them, not just counting on them showing up. We don't necessarily just that. We want them to actually put input in after watching the video. We need their intake on the video. We want to know what they came up with that video, so they can share it with the rest of us, so we'll have clarity. That just helps everybody to be able to watch the video when they know that they get to put it in. That's all it is.
Sure.
It's to help their brain.
When are they going to put input on it?
So when you come to group with a small group thing, if you're having them watch the video, right, you're gonna maybe take a minute to say, hey, how many people have watched the video? What can we learn from this? And then move on to your small group thing.
The small group leaders, but when would the small group leaders give the input?
The small group leaders, if anybody had something that stood out to them, they could just tell you at the meeting, right? I mean, at the small group thing, the Bible
The
thing.
small group is a different
It's a Bible
purpose.
Yeah.
No, it's a testimonies, prayer requests for general things, but it's not really talking about the. It's not like a small group leadership meeting.
Then take that part out there. Just encourage them to, not just encourage them to do it, just, they need to be able to voice what they learn from it though.
That would
So
be
that's healthy,
Monday
'cause-
morning at the table.
So that would be a
So, yeah.
Table.
So yeah, do it for that, Kathy. Tell them for that. It's like, yeah, and so if you could, if you see something, we need you to view this so you can give your input at the leadership table. That's perfect.
By next Monday.
Can't they do that then? That would be perfect. But the main thing is we find them, the whole purpose, more than anything, is just to get them there. That's really the key. Because if they do that, they'll walk away with something, right?
Yeah, and it's a document, not a video.
Oh, it's a document. Okay. I don't know
But
the
it's
difference
the same
between a document and a video, but okay.
No, it's the same principle.
Okay.
One's words, the other one's video, audio, visual. Yeah, that'd be good.
And I think if people, the more we learn to put ourselves on a schedule and we allot certain time frames that we do our study and our learning, that is really going to change people's life once we can figure out that. Because right now I'm sure people are just grasping at time straws that they can find to do stuff, which just makes it really hard for their lives to be orderly. So I think as we learn to do a schedule, we will learn that, okay, I've already have 3 videos, I can't watch 4, sorry, or I'll get to when I can. But if we have a lot of time every day at the same time I watch a video, that will change what you can learn. What? Cameron, you came up with, what?
Well, no, I'm just like,
Move on to number 6? Okay.
no,
Oh, what?
I'm just responding to what you're saying.
Like it's a good thing? Or give me encouragement, give me feedback.
She's just trying to figure out what that means, right?
I liked it what you did. I don't
You're
think it, okay,
responding.
but I want to know what it means though.
What's the point of responding if you don't communicate what that means?
Like everybody needs to do that, or like let's move on.
No, it was like a,
Aha moment?
yeah.
Awesome, thank you. That's encouragement to me. Thank you so much.
Wait, what?
Oh, well, I thought you were encouraging me by saying, yeah, that's what we need to do is get on a schedule. Like,
No,
lock
I'm
it.
saying like, that was an aha for you, right?
Oh yeah, aha, yes.
Yeah, that's what.
That's basically what Carmen's been doing. He's been setting a time to go through a video a day, and he's learned a lot tremendously.
It changes if you
growing.
can get a schedule and learn something on a video, yeah. Thank you, Cameron. I love it when personality happens in the room. Thank you,
Me too.
Cameron. It really makes me excited. Thank you. Okay, let's go to number 6. Enoch will work with developing leaders as measured by having 7 4-generation leaders. 7 of the 4-generation leaders. Okay, so how can you implement that? Your plate's getting pretty full, though, Enoch. I'm just telling you now. I don't know how you're going to get everything done.
Well, I see that growing the small groups is going to help that.
Okay.
Working with the onboarding. Leah with onboarding will help that. Working with Kamran with the systems on the quote cards and team, that's going to help. All that is moving in that direction.
Perfect. So in other words, you're not going to have to be rebuilding Rome. You're going to use what you're already using, and it's going to push it that direction.
Yeah, we could delete that since we have already 5.
Okay.
Even though that's part of the quarterly objective. I mean, that's my goal. I'll work towards it.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. I think we're going to just go ahead and close. We're kind of, or can we close or not? Or do we need to move on to this? What is it says 1, Leah will use the systemology.
It's your meeting. It's up to you. You can do whatever you want.
So I need help with this part. So
Oh.
we'll
You're asking about systemology? Where do you see that at?
on step 5, breaking down the actions into 3 to 5.
Underneath the number 5.
Yeah.
I'm
Right at the
looking
bottom of
underneath
it.
number
And it says
5.
when you see the number
Bottom
1,
of it.
it says number 1.
Oh, Leah?
Uh-huh.
That's the monthly action. That's what we just covered.
Okay, so
And then those checkboxes are the things that Leah needs in order to
okay.
accomplish
Oh,
that.
I see.
That's-
so this
that's
is
where
just
we've been working
this
the
is
whole
where you
time.
put all that at. Okay.
Yes,
Gotcha.
you got it.
In
Exactly.
other words, it's not fill in the blank. Instead, it's like, oh, we're going to drop and move you down to this page, another section. Is what
Yeah, that's what we
happens.
do every month and
Okay, I
week.
know. It's kind of challenging for me. I'm still learning that.
I understand. No worries. It's like when Tina, you said that her words disappeared. She just moved it back where it belonged.
Gotcha. Not yet.
So then
scheduled.
now all we need to do here is put in the week that we'll do it.
Okay, so in the weeks that we'll do. Okay, not yet scheduled. Okay. So not meeting notes. Okay. Okay. So week 1, fill out the review page. Okay. Week 1 to do. I don't know how to do this. How do you decide what you're going to do 1 week, 1, 2?
You have to ask them.
You have to
Like
ask them.
Leah, you would ask her.
Okay, Leah, what week do you want to do yours in?
Well, we're doing that this week.
This week. That's this week. So we already know
That's
that.
on Thursday.
On Thursday. So that's
then
this
we put
week
that
is
in-
Leah.
We
Week
would scoot
1.
that down into week 1.
Okay. Do you see that, Kamran? So we go up there to Leah's and move hers into week 1.
We're doing the whole thing on week 1?
The thing with Leah.
It's all, but you have
It's
to
just a
highlight
meeting.
it. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Because that's all just one meeting, right?
Where is it?
He moved it down to week 1.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to reach out to Kim on today, and then to get together would depend on when Kim responded and the date that we decide to do that.
I responded to her 2 days ago and she didn't respond yet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that, who did you say that was? Kim?
Kim.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, week 2. This is really hard to do for
But-
weeks like this.
Mhm.
But I don't know why you do
Yeah.
it like that. Okay,
So it
so,
depends on when she responds.
you know what?
If we have her in the
Almost everything that we have, we're working on it throughout the month, so I don't know how we can break this into weeks because...
Let's not break it into weeks.
Okay, let's not do that. Okay, let's
But
just
that
go-
was the whole purpose of what the last 20 minutes we were
Thank
trying to do
you.
is break it into weeks.
Okay,
A weekly time frame.
okay.
Something we're going to focus on for a week and do.
Right, for a week, but not 2 weeks out, 4 weeks. I
Okay,
mean,
so let's go to step 6 then.
okay. Discuss what would prevent you from achieving these monthly action goals.
I think we would talk about that already if there was something.
Yeah, I don't think we need to really do that. Grade check list for post-meeting actionable steps.
I'm thinking that I'm having a hard time knowing who I should talk to at what time.
But isn't that what Kathy's for?
Okay, boy, I see your point, because Enoch, you're talking to 15 people to 20 people a day on major things. So
And
that's
then I'm
what he's-
talking to 80 people a day on
Oh.
not major thing. Well, they're still important, but
Right. So, you love
Okay.
onboarding, but, and some of those people that you're talking to are people that are potential onboarders.
Does-
So that's one thing that you're doing. You're also working with each one of the leaders in a roundabout way.
I really don't have like a schedule that I'm working with people on. I just kind of follow up with them, see where they're at, and if they get stuck or if I see a bottleneck, I'm just looking for bottlenecks as much as I can, and if I discern it, then I'll go address it, try to put out that fire.
Okay.
And then sometimes there's large portions of the week where I'm just like, who should I be talking to? What should I be doing? I have no idea.
Wow.
I don't know
Okay.
what I should spend my time on. There's a
Okay.
lot of
Who's got time to
options.
think like that?
So you know what happens, because you probably have to double think things too. What if we actually make a real life schedule for you,
Kathy
that you
has
live
it.
by. Even though you have a schedule of like appointments, you have appointments with
I don't have a schedule of appointments.
Kathy schedules you
What
appointments.
does Kathy schedule?
She does schedule you appointments. So what you don't have is all your other things that you don't have. Lots of people just get a hold
Yeah,
of
but those crop up.
I know. So when you make a schedule, you allot. This is the time I do videos. This
Yeah.
is the time I talk with people. This is the time I do.
I think a rhythm, like a schedule,
Right. It has to
like
have
what
schedule.
you're saying, a system for accomplishing certain things.
Yes.
I have that in some areas, like after lunch, talking to some people on the phone,
Uh-huh.
but I don't have that for the 5 hours before lunch.
Okay. That's what we need to work on because that will change your whole life. And then just if somebody calls up with something like I can get back.
So
to
that
you
might
this
be
time.
good for you and Kathy and Enoch to get together to think on.
Okay, and then what we can do is if there's people that need to get a hold of you for something, we'll encourage them to start leaving a voice message because like you said, people are in different time zones and you're trying to talk with them, but they're
I don't want
on,
voice messages. It's the worst way to talk to me.
it's the
That's
worst way?
that's a second worst just under
Oh.
a phone.
Okay, so
Phone calls
check
are
this
worst. Voice messages next. Email is third.
third. So how's our best way that you like to be
Just text me on Messenger.
text you on Messenger? Okay, gotcha. Okay, so at least now we know to encourage everybody to text, not
Most people
necessarily
do
voice
that.
message.
And
Yes.
plus, sometimes the questions we have, we could ask Comron or, you know.
Well, some
us.
people aren't good at putting their thoughts on text messages. That's why they have to leave a voice one because it's not clear.
Well,
to
even
them.
on that, they could leave their voice on a messenger.
Right.
you
If
know.
worst comes to worst, yeah. Because sometimes I don't feel like I ask the right questions when I'm trying to type them because I don't know how to write it the way I want.
Yeah, in situations like that, like I'd rather you send me a voice message. Like it doesn't bother me when you send me a voice message because I know that you can communicate better verbally than you would text, and so that's not a problem.
Okay, but so let's work on that for Enoch. He needs
That'd
to
be
have
great.
a rhythmal schedule. That
That'd be super helpful.
I would
So when
love.
you guys going to work on that?
We can work on that.
What about as soon as you're done here?
Well, we got other stuff as soon
Yeah,
as
I
we get
have
here.
things to do here today too. So let's see.
We don't have to be in person. We can do it over the phone.
We can do it over the phone. You want to schedule
That's
an
fine.
afternoon one? Would be good.
It would work for me.
That would work the best for
That's
me as an
usually
afternoon
when
one.
Kathy and I do stuff.
Okay.
like
Look at
that.
your schedule and schedule me out. Tomorrow, I think is a busy day for me all day. Tomorrow is just my least busy. That's my most busiest day tomorrow. So I can do it
Tuesday?
tonight. I can do it
No,
Thursday. I can do
Today's
it.
Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday,
Oh,
and I'm busy tomorrow afternoon too.
So Wednesday isn't a good day for nobody.
No.
So okay. So either
I
this
think
afternoon or Thursday.
this afternoon we have the small groups meeting, but
At
We
5.
It can be later.
It's at 5
we
though.
did it.
I'm okay. I'm later. You can call me later. I'm good with later. If you do it 8 or 9, I'm
When
fine.
you get back from your walk, we did it from 4 to 5.
after lunch.
Yeah, after lunch.
I mean, after worship.
Oh,
In the
you want to do it
afternoon.
this evening? After worship is this evening.
But she calls it afternoon. When she says afternoon, she means like evening.
Could today be in Tuesday? We don't have team time, so we
There's-
could do it at 8 o'clock.
So anything after 6, you guys call evening?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Evening. In the evening. Okay. Okay, I'm good for evenings. How's that? I'll start changing my.
That makes a
philosophy.
lot more sense.
Evenings, I'm available in evenings. Really, it works really well for me because I do good with evenings.
Evening
later
work
the
well
evening.
for me too.
Okay,
8 to
so,
9:30.
Sounds really good.
okay, so I'll put it for 8 o'clock
Okay.
this
so,
evening.
So this evening, okay.
Kathy's often falling asleep about that time.
I know it, and I didn't sleep last night, so, but I'll do the best I can.
Well, we could
Just
do
send
it
us a
at
message.
time.
No, maybe I'll
It doesn't even make sense.
take a nap, try to take a nap beforehand.
You don't have to do that. Okay. Okay. Well, let's. I think that kind of. We need to go ahead and end. I'm sorry, guys, but it's time. It's past time. I'm sorry if I didn't get everything done on this one. I'll work on looking at my thing this afternoon and see what I can master before I leave for the day. Let's go ahead and end in prayer. Is there anything else that we need to address before we do? Anything else that's major? Okay, I think we've hit all the bases. Thank you. Anybody specifically would like to pray? Kathy, will you close us?
I'd be happy to.
Thank you, Kathy.
Our most kind Heavenly Father, we thank you so much for what all did get accomplished and what's going to be accomplished. We ask that we will be on your time schedule, Lord, and we thank you for this ministry that we have to work for you and your cause. We ask a blessing upon the remainder of this day this coming week, Lord, that we may accomplish the things that you would have us to. And we thank you. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. You did a good job.
Deborah, would you help me for a minute?
Yes.
I need you.